Good morning. It's Lori, the armchair chef, having my coffee. You have some with me. This is kind of a different video. I did a little bit of shopping on Temu. I kind of got carried away with something. Yeah. So I dug out some of the other stuff I bought to show you that I I don't even, you don't have to put everything on camera. You don't have to record everything. Not everything is camera worthy. So, but since I'm going to show you this one thing, I decided to pull out a few other things that I got. And Temu stuff's crap. They changed the that's why I'm buying it, because it's crap. It's cheap crap. They changed the way they charge. You don't get they don't if it comes from within the United States, they don't charge you import fees, but you pay shipping from local warehouses. So add $2.99 onto every single thing you buy, unless you buy more than a certain amount from one warehouse, which you have no idea. You can't pick this warehouse and say, I want to only look at stuff from this warehouse so that I can only pay a one-time fee or free shipping. I haven't found that spot where I can do that. So what I do is I put all kinds of stuff in my cart, and then I look and see what stuff's together. And if the $2.99 added onto it is more than I think it's worth or that I want to pay for it, if I don't really want it that badly, I take it out. Now with Temu, it's kind of tough sometimes. You have things in your cart, and as they go out of inventory, they come off automatically. Well, sometimes I think they go on automatically too, because occasionally I've gotten two of the same thing that I didn't want two of the same thing. So I'm thinking that if that comes back into inventory, they put it back in your list. You really need to take a look at your list. And I know a lot of people don't want to buy there anymore for whatever reasons. And, but for a couple things that I wanted, it was the cheapest I could find without making a huge investment. So I went ahead and fell down that little rabbit hole of picking up some cheap stuff and getting free stuff too, because they give you those little promos on the app, and I've actually gotten quite a few free things, and there's some things that are useful, some things that I can share and stuff like that. A lot of jewelry. I have a lot of junk jewelry. I don't have a lot of really awesome jewelry or expensive jewelry. I have a pair of diamond earrings and some diamond rings. That's about it, and those are like old. But as far as jewelry, it's like most of my jewelry is like from the 80s. So you know what that looks like. So I'm just kind of gathering up $1, $2, $3 pairs of jewelry, earrings, whatever, to knock around. And so if something happens to it, it's gone. I can go get another one because they have a lot of them on Temu. So I'm going to show you some of that stuff that I got. So oh gosh, where do I start? This one I bought quite a while ago. They showed these crystal mugs, and this is resin. This is resin poured. You can see they sanded it, and it's okay. I mean, it doesn't look like the picture, obviously, and it has a metal insert in it. Doesn't come out, so it's kind of a. I wouldn't use it for anything drinking, but to set it somewhere, put something in it. You could put a little plant in this. That would be kind of cool. Little 2-inch pot, and just take it in a little 2-inch pot of violets or something, or a fake plant. Make yourself an amigurumi. Put it in there. That would be pretty. Amigurumi violets, African violets. That would be pretty. But you don't even really need this. I got it because I wanted to see what it really looked like compared to what they were saying it was, and it's not. It's not anything real. So that could probably end up getting. This will get tossed when I move. It's not nothing I'm going to be keeping, but it's here for now. These I got. I had a set of these insulators that you put on your containers. This is a nicer one. This one has a handle. Don't know how long the handle would last, because with this full, it's a little heavy. I never carry it by that because I use this. I have this on there, so I use that. But it keeps it from sweating on everything. So this came with 3 sizes. Do I have them here? No, I don't. Yeah, I do. It came with 3 sizes. So this would be the biggest one. This would be for like a venti or a Trenta at your coffee, if it's your coffee place. Then they have a smaller one that you could use for your grande size drinks or a can of soda. And it has the little puppy dog charm on it. These were the cutest ones. And then there's a small one. So you could put this around your McDonald's coffee and not burn yourself. Or if you have to-go cups from the house, you could put it on there. Or even a can would probably fit in there too. So it's just a little, because I like to take these to work, but I don't like them sweating on things. So I did take this one with me out yesterday when I went, and it was nice. Now, I did take my other one with me and I left it somewhere because, sometimes you set things down, you walk away. And I had a regular fast food drink in it. So I'm like, okay, fine, let it go. I knew I had some more coming. So it wasn't nothing fancy. It wasn't really cute like this. So this one I would go back for, which I did when I left it sitting yesterday. I went back for it because it's cute. So anywho, that. And then I did get other ones that have the handle thing on it. So you can actually hold it and have your hand on something. Or if it's sealed like this, you could carry it like this. So yeah, same thing. 3 different sizes. The 2 bigger ones have the handle, but I like these. They also are nice for you identifying your drink. If you're with other people and all of you are having drinks, it's nice to put this like on a can of soda. You know which one's yours, so you don't, catch cooties from somebody. That's not bad. You go to an event, you got your own little identifier. Okay, so we put that there and we'll put this back over there. And so let's see what's next. Okay, where's the other one? Where'd I put it? I had 2 of these. Now I don't know where the other one is. Oh shoot. Okay, let's move on. Bags. I like bags. So every once in a while I'll pick up a bag. And this one's for the casino. It says I'd cash out, but I'm not a quitter. Yeah. So this just a cheap little bag. And what I do sometimes is I'll carry something like this extra with me to put in food. If I bring food back that way, I can throw this in the wash or whatever. It's not in my backpack with my other stuff and my yarn getting all dirty. So got that. Picked up this bag. That one actually is pretty good quality. This one is a very thin canvas bag. And this is kind of what I'm using for my purse at the moment. This one does have a zipper, so you can close it. Zipper's not bad. But yeah, this is nice for me. I only need like 2 or 3 things with me. If I go somewhere, I need my phone, which has my ID and my credit card. And then I need my keys. What else do I need? This one actually has some coupons in it if they're still good. I don't know. Yeah, they're good till August 3rd, so I can use these. So I put that stuff, something like this, so I can just hang on to it because I can't just leave stuff in the cart because sometimes, people will walk by. Some people take the whole cart while your back's turned and replace it, if they're really doing this for professionally. So yeah, I like to have something. I always keep it on me. I never set my purse down unless I'm in a really nice neighborhood. But then again, I still have my hand on it while it's in my cart. But sometimes it's too heavy to wear on my shoulder all the time. So I have it in my cart, but I keep my hand on it always. Too many horror stories. So I had that one. And I picked up I wanted something to put my jewelry in. And apparently I got this one. Sometimes when you insert stuff, it's not really the same thing you saw in the picture. I think that's what this was, because these are the containers, but these are the little separate containers. This would be nice for diamond painting because you have your little things, put them in there. You could put your little tag on it, your little number on it. And I think, and for beading, that way you can only grab the ones you want, pull them out and use them, or medicine, whatever you want to put in it. You have animals that take pills and stuff. This wouldn't be bad for it. You could put their name on it and the day of the week or whatever, have everything ready to go, just like we do for us. Um, but just so everything's in the safe place. Not great for jewelry because I don't want to have to be opening up all those little things. I just want to open up a big one and have my jewelry available. So I did pick up some. The best deal I found was 8 of these that had 36 spots in them for like $12 or something. It was very cheap during Prime days. And so since I've been buying all this jewelry, I want to have everything in one spot. Right now I have holiday stuff separated, but I don't want that. I want to have everything in a few containers. So okay, I've got that one. And I did pick up some yarn. Now I watch Julie at another yarn, Treasures Made from Yarn, buys a lot of yarn on Temu. And she talks about whether it was any good or not. Not sure if she's still doing it, but this ended up being, I don't even know what this is. It was made in China. It has a picture of a sheep on it. So, but it feels like cotton. I don't know. I'll put this up here if anybody knows, if anybody can read that. No idea. It feels like cotton, but I would, and it looks like a 1. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of them. Very pretty. It's very fine, and it would be make a real pretty drapey something. It is 50 grams, so if that helps. It is a pretty, like a seafoam blue green type of a thing. I pick up that. And then these are out there all the time, constantly. So this is merino wool and acrylic. And they have a lot of these, and they have a lot of different colors. And this is really, really common. So I haven't opened it yet to see what it feels like. But there's 3 hanks. Okay, this feels like the hand-dyed wool that I got from Camille. I'm working with it right now, and this kind of feels like that. It doesn't feel you can tell there's wool in it, but it's not horrible. I mean, you can tell that there's a texture to it. Doesn't have a smell, but it's just pretty pastels, kind of Eastery. So I picked up this. These are very inexpensive. So now getting wool from Temu could be another issue. I have yet to see anything come in with worms in it like I did with Hobie, but it's a real possibility because I'm sure this stuff is sitting in warehouses somewhere too. So got to keep that in mind. It's not going to always be a great idea to get wool from places that are far away or places that store it for long periods of time. This is Genoa Shioya Trading Company. Yeah, it's definitely from a distance. So, but it's pretty. I thought I could wind that all up and add it to a project. Add it in with my hand-dyed wool. So those are the 2 yarns. Now, I also got these. I didn't know how big they were going to be, but they were cute. Look at how big this is. This is actually supposedly a laundry basket. And sometimes when they show pictures, it's a woman sitting on something and it looks like she's a child size, and then the thing is huge. Yeah, they really trick you. So yeah, I try to look at the dimensions, but it's not always there. But this is really cute. So I have yarn in it. This is yarn that I've been pulling out that I already have an idea what I would like to make with it. So I put it in here. And it's cute, but it could be used for laundry basket. It could be used for, by the door to put something in. It does collapse down flat. Could be used for going to the grocery store. It folds down flat, but it's decorative. I wouldn't mind having this sitting somewhere because it's very cute. And then, so of course, I got another one. So I got Winnie the Pooh with balloons too. And so this one's cute, same size. And so what I may eventually do is right now there's yarn because I've been buying yarn. So I put it, get rid of the boxes. I've been putting it in the bags because it looks nice and having boxes sitting all over. Though you can't use them as tables, girls. They will not work as tables. Okay. This I bought because I thought this is kind of an interesting novelty. Sometimes I just like having things sitting around. It is supposed to be a little volcano. Didn't know if it was how big it was going to be. It is this big. It had leaked. So not even really sure how it works. Maybe you shake it up. I don't know. Let's see what it does. I don't know. Things are supposed to come out. It's supposed to like, oh yeah, there is stuff coming out of the middle a little bit. Look. Looks like it's erupting. There's no instructions, but looks like things are coming out of the middle. Maybe you just, maybe it goes, oh, maybe you turn it over and everything goes underneath. And then when you turn it back up, everything comes out the middle. There it is. That's how it works. See, we can figure it out. And yeah, it did leak. So this will be going in the trash. But I thought, okay, that's kind of interesting. Because once it's done erupting, it just sits there. It doesn't do anything. It's not like a lava lamp or something. So yeah, that'll end up going in the trash because it's leaking and I don't know what it's in there. So okay, that's gone. This I bought because I saw this on somebody else's website. Did I get this from? No, I didn't get this from Temu, but I got this from Amazon. And this was on a website. I think it was Spoonie Stitcher. This was one of her things. And I thought, well, that's a great idea. So what she did was, it is a rotary pill dispenser. And what you do is you fill each of the little sections with your little supplies. And you can keep it handy, take it with you somewhere. You know, if you could put drugs in it. You could use one of the little pockets for Tylenol or Advil or something. And that way, when you go out, you have your headache medicine and your stitch markers and your darning needles, and they make little scissors that fit in here this size. So you could use something like this for all your little accessories. If you have those twist and lock, it looks like the size, the twist and lock would fit in here. So you could keep one of each size in here to use with you. So this could be a little carry-all for travel or for, you know, just keeping by your side so you don't have to get up and go get stuff. Yeah, and this is the short one. They have one taller too. I did just pick up the short one. This was during Amazon Prime days. So you just dial it to where you want it, basically, and just pour it out. I thought this was a really cool idea. Just has to be stuff that'll fit in there. And you could just take the top off. If it's something that won't come out through the hole, like maybe scissors, you could just take the top off and get it out. So, but yeah, and a spot for your headache medicine. So it's handy. Never have to get out of your, well, you do got to get out to get some water or something to drink. But anyway, that was something that wasn't Temu, but I thought I had to get one of those and try this out. This is nice. That way also, I'm a butter bee. I can see it and it's organized. I like that. Okay. Now, this I picked up. I didn't realize how long it was going to be. I thought, well, this is kind of cool. Look at this. It's phases of the moon, like on a table runner. But it's like a gazillion feet long. So as I was thinking about it, when my camera goes up really high, I get that horrible glare up there from the light. I thought I could put this along there and the darkness would dull that glare up there, because then the camera picks up the glare and washes you out. So yeah, I just have to pull the couch out to put this up there, but it's really, really long. This could be nice for the top of something. I don't even have to open it up. I could just put it up folded, but yeah, it's twice this small. They have smaller ones, but I thought and of course, when I saw it, I was thinking of Camille and I thought, oh, that would be nice to have to put somewhere as a decoration. So I thought, okay, yeah, I will get that. And it wasn't expensive. Of course, I don't buy anything from Temu that's expensive, because that's the whole point of getting it from them. So we put that in there. And I picked up some jewelry. Of course, this is why I got those little jewelry boxes. This, I picked up some things to go with my July make along, magical make along with Michelle. And so I won't really show you those. I have to put that project together and take pictures and do videos and stuff. It might be the only one I finish this month because I did it last month. I'm having a rough time getting things done this month. These are bracelets. And you got, I guess, a set of 4. They're all separate. So there's like 4 pieces for under a couple bucks. There's a little skinny one. They're on elastic. But yeah, these are cute. Could attach them to something, hang them off of something. I like the little tree. That's cute. So a little bit of bracelets. I wear them once in a while when I go places. I'll just stick some on this hand because I always have my Fitbit on this one. So I usually will put something over there. So got those. These were way better than I expected. I'm probably going to be looking for some more. They're earrings. These are great to wear with your theme stuff. These are beaded, and these are hand beaded by some child somewhere that did a great job. Look at that. I did not, a lot of times when you look at stuff, it's just 2D, it's like printed on acrylic or something. But look at this. For the price you're paying, you would pay like, 18, 20 bucks at Target for something like this, or even more. But if you're going to do a theme, you're wearing something, jellyfish earrings. They have starfish. They have all kinds. They have them in different colors. I have that mermaid hat and scarf. I could wear jellyfish earrings with it. Wouldn't that be cool? So you have things you can get for your themes. So that's also another thing that I've got, where I was buying bee related things because I'm making something bee related, honeycomb related. So I picked up some bee stuff. Here is a couple. These could be stitch markers too, but they're actually too expensive for stitch markers. But there's little tiny sparkly bees, but look at the ear things on them. Those could be clipped onto the yarn. They really could. So these might be a little more difficult to hook onto the yarn. Oh, are they lever? Yeah, they're levers, so they would work. This is kind of what they use. So these are really pretty. Could hook these on your projects, hook them on your hats, your scarves, wear earrings. Lots of uses. Oh, let's see. And there's a couple more bee related. Oops. The backs were not attached. That's something I did a while back, is I bought extra backs because some of them aren't tight enough and you lose them. Oh my God. I put it on backwards. Yeah, there we go. There's a little bee for one ear, and there's a little flower for the other ear. That is adorable. Or it could be a pin on your hat. It could be a pin on your scarf. Just saying. Because we do crochet, we can push things through it that will fit and stay on like pins and not damage the fabrics. And let's see, here's a couple more. This one is a little bee and a little honeycomb to wear, like, one ear and the other. There's another one. So those are actually accessories for a project I'm doing. These are not. Now, this type of earring, they sell these in sets of 4. You could get 4 of these for like the price of what one of them is. Very pretty, just plain. This one's got a little bit of purple. It's a little shiny, not meant to last a lifetime, but if you could wear these, wouldn't kill me if one fell off and I lost it, but that's what the extra backs are for. So you can put extra backs on these things that don't come with them. So yeah, those are pretty. Little bit of purple in there. And these are some dangly, sparkly bees with little rhinestones that are more hanging. There could be duplicates, don't know. Most of these are like under $3. This one comes with a big old tube on the thing. This is cute. This shows like a bee with, oh, come on. This, whoops, shows like a couple bees on a little dangly earring. That's kind of cute. More bees. And this I wanted, but I did not know how big it was going to be, so it may or may not work for my project. But it's a pin with bees and pearls. So, and it does have just a little pin thingy in the back. So I'm not sure if this is going to work for my project or not, but there it goes. There's some more bees. And let's see, what else did I pick up? Okay. Where's that? Oh, there's the other stuff. Okay. I don't know how long you've been with me, but you guys have known. I mentioned that I've been wanting a cuckoo clock for a long time. And I picked up this one. Isn't it cute? Look at how little it is. Doesn't cuckoo. It's just kind of a little cuckoo clock. I'm sure this was very cheap. Very cheap. Takes one battery. Doesn't make any noise, but it does the little cuckoo. That's the little thingy it does. That's it. But this one I got today. The other one, let me have some coffee. This one I ended up getting was a little bit more substantial. It's a little bit bigger and it cuckoos. Yes. Takes 3C batteries. Has a really cool cuckoo. So let me make it cuckoo. It has a volume control, reset, and plus. So let me turn it so it'll cuckoo, and you can. You're supposed to set it to 7 o'clock and push the reset button, but mine is 10 minutes off. It cuckoos, I think. Where's the thing? It cuckoos 10 minutes after. Let's see, oh, can't go that way. Okay. It cuckoos 10 minutes after the hour. Very cute. Not always annoying. But you can turn it up or down. It doesn't bother the dog. I think he's deaf now. So this, I figured this would scare the crap out of him, but it's not. But so I got this one up on the wall. So I finally got me a little cuckoo clock. That's fun. So, and I didn't have to pay a gazillion dollars for one from Germany. Okay. Back to my bags. I picked this one up, didn't know how big it was going to be, but I wanted it. It says my dog thinks I'm awesome. Just another small one. This one has a snap. It has these handles, and it also has a shoulder strap. So you could do crossbody if you wanted to throw something in here and go someplace. So you don't have to hang on to it like the other one. This one would probably be more of what I'd be using if I go grocery shopping or something, so I can wear it. And I picked up another backpack. I really like the way it feels. It's like a fake leather, but it has problems. You know how hard it is to find a bag when you're a woman. You know why you have so many purses? Because it's really hard to find one that has the stuff you like where you like it. Yeah. This was a good price because backpacks are expensive. But this is the only pocket in the front that it has. Don't like that. And it's very shallow. A phone won't even fit in here. That's the part that sits out when you're wearing it. Now, the part that sits in when you're wearing it opens all the way. And that's it. Has a few little pockets inside. And that's how you get into your backpack. That is it. So this could be useful for something, not for anything that I want it for. But you just don't know till you get them. It does have the two little side things there. You put a water in there or tissues or something. But yeah, this is not useful in any way for what I want. For a kid, this might be great. They could put some toys and stuff in there, take them in the car. That could be a good car bag for some kids. Everything's contained in one spot. Something like that. Grab your bag, bring it in the house. They can do that. So yeah, I like the fabric. It's very thick. It's washable. I don't know. It could have been meant to be a lunchbox, is what it could have been, but it's not insulated. There's another little zipper right here for something, but it doesn't have the pockets in the places I want. So no, this is a no-go for me. Let me put that over here. I have another bag, and this one I think I'm gonna like. This is another bag to hold a drink. Look at that. You put your drink in here. This is mostly meant for like Stanley, things with handles, because you can do this and put this through the handle. Put it there. Really nice strap that'll go crossbody. Really thick one. It came with this cute little daisy attachment. It has a pretty big pocket up here that opens all the way. Would be tight maybe for a phone. You have to have a skinny phone. I think it's meant for an iPhone person because I know my iPhone's smaller than my LG phone was. And then it's got a little thingy up here. You put an ID and a credit card or something. And it came with a straw stopper to cover your straw up. Well, I don't like things that have straws because that means they're not spill proof or leak proof. I like to have things like this that if they fall over or tip over, nothing comes out. That's what I like because I can't have anything that spills at work, and I don't want anything that spills in the car when it falls over because it will. So yeah, this is very cool. But I do have some that have handles like this, and a lot of them now come with just the sealed click things without the straw. You don't have to use the straw. So those might fit in here too, but this was really nice. The handle, the strap on this would make a great purse handle. If I wanted to make a purse, crochet a purse and use this as the handle, that would be the strap. This would be very nice. Get some wooden rings. That would be very cool. It's very pretty purple too. So yeah, that's one of my bags that I like. And this just came today. It is a jeweled necklace. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I know people make this. I think Pink Opal makes stuff like this because she made me a necklace. It's beautiful. And So if somebody wanted to buy something like this real cheap, you could take it apart and use all the stones and make whatever you wanted. But this actually is long enough to be doubled up, and I could wear it double. So it does fit. It's long enough to fit over your head to wear double for whatever you want. So yeah, that was something I picked up. And I got a little carried away. Oh no, I have one more thing before I tell you about that. Whoops, I like those clear bags for my yarn. They had some. I haven't opened them yet because I knew that's what they were, but I don't know how big they are because you don't know with Temu what you're going to get. So I usually get them on Amazon when they go on sale, but I did find some on Temu. So I'm going to open one up and we'll see what size it is, if it was a good deal or not. I get these, they're not perfectly clear, but they're white, so I can see through them and see what yarn is inside of the bag. And it's waterproof. Okay, yeah, this is a good size. Yep. There we go. That's a good size. And this is what I like to keep them. So when I had a chance to get some more cheap ones, I did, because I'm going to be sorting all my yarn. And I don't think every bag is going to be full, and I think some of the stuff's going to need more than one. So I have bigger ones probably I can use for the blanket yarn. Takes up a lot of bags. So, okay, that's good to know. And we do have a spot for a card if you want to put a card in there to say what's in it, or if you want to write something on there. I can see in the bag, and I'm using it for yarn, so I know what's in it. Or you can use it for your winter clothes, or whatever else a bag you want to put in a bag. Okay, now I have, take a little breather here. Okay, now I get to the stuff I got carried away with. No, that wasn't it. I was watching Clutterbug, Cassie, and she was talking about, she at the end of her video, she does personal stuff. She tells a personal story, and she was talking about how she doesn't have any summer capris, or she doesn't wear shorts because she has really bad, I think she has lymphedema on her legs where they have the fat lumps. My mother-in-law had that, where you just, I think that's what this, they told me that's what this is, this lump on my arm. It's just like a fat lump, and there's nothing, it's just there, no reason to do anything with it. But it's can be unsightly depending on where it's at. If it's on your face, it's really unsightly. So, but she said she has issues with her leg, and she used to be heavy, and she's lost weight. She had I believe she had weight loss surgery, and so she lost weight. So she may have leftover issues from when she was really heavy. Like I have some of those same issues too, because when you gain weight, your fat cells get bigger, but they never go away. They just lose their fat. Yeah, but they're always there. That's why it comes back so fast. They're waiting just to suck it up. So, um, she said what she does is she will like wear dresses just to kind of camouflage her legs a little bit. And I thought, oh, well, that's kind of nice. And around the house, I wear like house dresses, or I wear things. I take the dogs out, but I don't like short stuff all the time. I like longer stuff. Um, this is the last thing I bought. I bought some of these on Temu, and they're not full length. These go like to my calf, and these are really nice. They're comfortable. You can't see through them that I know of. Nobody said anything. And I'll wear these when I take the dogs out for a walk. And I don't necessarily have to wear, a bra with this. If I'm just, around here, I don't. But around the house, I'll wear it. But yeah, it's a good length below the knee, because I have to bend over and pick up dog shit and stuff like that. So I went on Temu, and I started buying up their dresses because they're cheap. You can't get these for, I get them for like between 11 and 12, $14 if I'm getting those special coupon things they give me. And if you get these anywhere else, like at the regular store, they're more like 24 or 29. So I kind of went a little crazy, because what I do is I would wear these in the winter around the house, because I don't get cold. So this is what I wear in the winter. So let's go through this. I have two kinds. I have the kind that I could actually wear a bra with and wear them out. This one has sleeves on it. Um, this is full length. And I got them all in a size 2X, where the waist size, when I did the looked at the measurements on it, the waist said 41. So this will fit me now, and if I lose 20, 25 pounds, it'll still fit. So this will be comfortable in a 1X or a 2X. Usually I end up hovering around a 1X. I don't want to, I got to lose some more weight because I gotten up to almost a 2X. I don't like that. So I don't feel comfortable. So I got to lose a little bit more weight. But yeah, this will still fit. I don't want them tight. I did get some that were tight. That's why I look for the waist size of a 41, and it usually fits. So this one has sleeves. I could wear this out somewhere with a bra. And let's see here. Here's another one that doesn't have sleeves, but it has straps on the top, and it has real pretty flowers on the bottom. And this is a blue one, very pretty. So that's two. Here's a paisley. This one has sleeveless with a V-neck. This one has layers. What do they call that? It's got the where it's got the sewn thing. What do they call those? It's not just an A line. It has that of the tiers, I guess. So what I did, because I may wear these, what did I just I bought a belt that I could use on it because I wore one of these to Hawaii once, and I have a picture of me wearing it. And because it was just a A-line tent, I looked huge. So what I thought is if I'm going to wear any of these out in public, maybe, and I could throw a little belt on with it to give it a little, just give it a little shaping. So I just picked up something like this to wear with it. And you just, it's just string, you just tie a little bow in it wherever you want it. If you want it at your waist, if you want it just loose and hanging, just to pull in the dress so that it has more shape to it. Then, I mean, this looks like something Shannon could rock this stuff really cool. This boho stuff, this would be really pretty on her. A lot of people could, it would go good. Lori Stories, this would be really cool. She has that hippie vibe. Just going. So this something that would work. So okay. That was, are you gonna keep count? Somebody keep count. That was 3. Okay. I'm just counting the long ones. I have lots of short ones too. Okay, here's another one. And this one has pockets, which I love when I take the dogs out because that's where I put the little poopy bags before they need one. And so this one is just a design. It's sort of it's busy. They just took random polyester fabric and just made these big old things with them, which any of us could do, really. Right? I could make my own if I had all this fabric. I could have bought it at Joann's, huh? Yeah, but I don't. But yeah, these aren't that bad. Could do a 2-piece one. Gather it up a little bit, put a little shaping on it. So, okay, there's 4. This one also has sleeves, which could be a winter outfit because I don't wear stuff in the summer. I get hot anywhere I go, pretty much. This is more of a tie-dye. This is oranges and reds. And of course, the stripes are up and down because that's slimming, right? Okay. And they did really good too, sewing it together. Look at that. They've got the pattern almost perfect. The seam is right here. So they did a good job. I hope they paid them enough for that. So there, I think that's 6. And I have another one of those in another color. I got that one in like a purple and a pink too. And this is what I will wear almost all winter in the house. They're long. I like the long ones in the winter because yeah, it covers your legs from getting chilled. And I'm in the basement, so in the winter it doesn't warm up much down here. Um, and in the summer it stays cooler. So this one is another one that has a little bit of sleeve. Not a lot. They just made it a little longer. And let's see. This one, oh, this one. Yeah, this one still has sleeves. It doesn't have sleeves, but it has a shoulder on it. So this one's really pretty. This one gives me like tropical vibes, but it's still a little tie-dye. Has a little, maybe a little ethnicity kind of thing there going on at the neck. Little tie-dye. That one's pretty. So you will see these in some of my videos coming up because I'll be wearing these. This one also has sleeves. This one's really pretty. This one comes in a lot of different colors. It's this one's the yellow with the red. It comes in maybe 4 different colors with the little flowers on it. Now I know that they say when you're fat, you're supposed to wear like small patterns instead of big patterns. I think that's what the thing was. The big splotchy patterns make you look bigger, but the little ones don't. I think that's what it was. I don't know. But you know, it's hard to hide fat. I've figured that out my whole life. Where's all the other stuff? Had more. Where'd they go? Oh, they're over there. Okay. These are all the ones with the sleeves. I separated the ones that don't. Okay. And this one's really pretty. It's got flowers. It's like a garden. Look at that. Look at how pretty that is. It's a background of green. And then it has all those flowers and butterflies. And what's really nice is you could get like a sleep bra, which is one of those lacy kind of ones that aren't real tight, that don't, you're like, oh, I got to get this off. No, it's one of those real nice light ones you can wear under this stuff. It's just that I don't have, when I gained weight, everything got tighter. So all my bras are kind of tight right now. I don't want to wear them. So those were the ones that could be worn out because they have straps. These are the ones that don't have straps. They have like something thin, which I wouldn't wear a bra under, so I would not wear these probably out anywhere. This could be a bathing suit cover up or something though, but this could be somewhere around the house. This one's really pretty. And as I'm buying them, I'm looking for that to see if that's an option. So this one has big feathers on it. Probably not the best pattern, but hey, like I said, you can't hide fat. There's one. This one, big flowers. Real pretty. This one has adjustable straps up on the top. So you could make this one shorter. And this is the front. It has really big flowers. Real tropical looking. This is something that I would take with me if I went to Hawaii. Could wear a little bolero sweater over the top of it. This would be really pretty to wear someplace where you're having a little tropical celebration. That's pretty. A lot of these could. And this one, oh, my dog was laying on it. This one is a little interesting. This looks like an old prom dress or bridesmaid dress. It just has a little strap at the top, not adjustable. So this comes up pretty close to your neck. And it's got yellow and blue flowers. It's really pretty. It's got that tiered layers to it. This is a different fabric. This is more of a, I don't know if you can hear it because my camera cuts off sound, but this is more of not a polyester, but more of a kind of a taffeta type of a thing. I don't know. So, of course, during the process of buying these, I didn't get them all at once. I got them separately. So I have a couple duplicates. Yeah, I got a couple duplicates. Let me show you. That one I got a duplicate of. It could have been in my cart, and then I put another one in there, but same size, 41-inch waist. This one's probably get a little bit bigger. This one probably could be a 3X. Um, does it have the number on it? No, but that's the size I was getting. So this one probably could fit up to maybe a 3X or more. So that one, and then this one I got a duplicate of too. Ended up getting two of these. This one doesn't have the sleeves, but it has the straps on it, and it's the green one with the butterflies and the flowers. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, I ended up with two of these. This one have pockets. No, usually they leave them sitting out. No, this one doesn't have pockets. This one is, let me see if this one looks like it would be bigger. I don't know. No, this looks like definitely the 2X. The other one looks like it would go up to 3X though. But I am going to give these away because I have two extra ones. So if any of you out there want one of these, I'll do a random drawing because I was going to have somebody email me, but I thought, nah, just go ahead and I'll just do a drawing. If you want one of these extra ones, these duplicates that I have, for this one, type green in the comment. If you want this one, type yellow in the comment. And I mean, even if it's not for you, if it's for somebody you know that might wear something like this, or it would fit because it's nice to wear around the house, and it's summery and it's light. I'll leave it up for a week. Usually after a week, there's no more comments or views, so that way you have a chance if you want to win one of them. One of my extras. There could be more coming. I don't know. I've been still out shopping on Temu. I don't know. There might be, but anywho, that's my Temu haul. Pretty much a couple months worth. It's disgusting, I know, but I get obsessed. That's what I do. I get obsessed with something and then I like overdo it. I don't need more of those. I only need two, one clean and one dirty. That's all I really need, right? But I don't have to share a closet with anybody. I have the whole closet all to myself. Okay. So I think that was it. That's all I'm gonna do in this video. So if you made it to the end, you will know that you have a chance to win one of those. You're gonna type yellow if you want the yellow one, green, or you can do both. I mean, you can win both if your name comes up. That's fine with me. Because it is random comment picker. I'll leave it up for a week. You have to be 18 or over. I'll ship anywhere because it's not going to be very heavy. It's going to be very lightweight, and so it won't cost much to ship. So I will do that. So anybody can win that. Yeah, we'll do that. Okay. All right, that is it. I gotta go. I gotta go put all this stuff away now. And I want to get my jewelry boxes out. Yeah, see, I got the jewelry boxes. I didn't bring them over because I got those on Amazon, but I got all the jewelry sitting in a bag. I got more jewelry. I didn't show you all of it, but now I got the containers. I can sort all the jewelry out into the container. So I'm very excited about that. So then I can wear it. Can't wear it if I can't find it. That's the whole point. So, okay, guys, that is it. I hope you enjoyed watching all the weird crap I buy so you don't have to. Okay, bye.